It's Michael from Kayak Angler. This morning I was on the Willamette River fishing for salmon and started noticing the boat tipping back and forth, and I was a little unclear what was causing that because that was something new. I lifted up the hatch between my legs and looked inside, and there was about a couple inches of water, about 3 or 4 inches of water. Pedaled back to the ramp, pulled everything off, started looking around, and I found out that I had a hole, or actually a tear, in the scupper holes. I did that, I believe, last week when I was taking the Outback out to the gorge, and I usually take it to the escape, and I use my scupper cart, which fits into the scupper holes, and then I bring the kayak up into the top of the escape, and then this usually drops down, and it got a little sideways, and what happened is that post tore a little hole into the kayak. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to try to repair it. I'm not sure that it's covered under the warranty. I did a little research, and apparently most of the tears or holes that they've had problems with on the scupper holes are not covered under the warranty, and they redesigned their scupper carts because some people were having some problems. So I'm not sure, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the repair. My plan is I cut a couple pieces of PVC out of a PVC pipe, and I'm going to take these, put some glue on the inside, this plumber's goop, put it on the inside of the hole there around the scupper holes where the tear is, and put one here, put them on both sides of the scupper hole, and then I'm going to use this clamp to tighten it down. Now what my plan is, that should bring the goop into the tear, seal it up, and at the same time add some additional reinforcement to that area. One side has a tear, the other doesn't, so I'm going to do both sides, and then that way I shouldn't have to worry about this in the future, because I really like the scupper cart. It's easy to work with. I'm not sure I really want to put a strap around the entire boat as I'm going from point to point, or putting the kayak on and off the escape and then wheeling it down to the ramp or the water. So I took some video inside, took a couple photos, and I'll show those as part of this video as well. So we'll see what happens. You can see the inside of the kayak here, and that is the tear in the scupper hole. In the next part I'm going to show you the repair. So those are the hose clamps and the PVC parts. Put those together with goop, tighten them up. I'll be able to explain a little bit more in the next part of the video, but I think this will fix the hole. Okay, the work's pretty much done. Put the hose clamps on there, 2 pieces of PVC. I was able to put the hose clamps on by undoing them and then bringing them tighter and tighter together and kind of bending them a little bit, so that when I did actually put the hose clamp around that post, it was able to kind of snug in, so I could use my fingers and tighten that up again and get the whole thing started. Once it was started, then I could just take a tool and tighten it up, and then come in with a ratchet and just tighten it up so it's really snug. I'd put the goop inside so that that secured it. And the main thing is, be careful when you're loading or unloading your boat with the scupper carts. They are not the strongest part of the boat, obviously, but they make moving the boat from one point to the other or bring it to the ramp much easier. So this is Michael from Kayak Angler. We'll see you on the water. Go farther, catch more.